What's good, gamers? Quick note before we start. If you watched the West Wing video, you put the Requiem away at the end. That was wrong. We're going to get it back out. We're going to load it with handgun ammo this run, which basically breaks the game. I'll show you how to do it without the glitch, but first...
I started blasting. Bah! Bah!
Right there on the counter, hemolytic injector. Grab that. Now the safe. Right 30, left 10, right 50. 3 coins in there. Step over our friends here and hit that light switch on your way by. That pulls the next lights out zombie into the hallway. Do not engage, just run past him into the blood lab. Grab the scrap, grab the blood collector, collect the blood.
This might be useful.
Then pick up the sample right off the counter and analyze it right there at the computer. Make a note. Every piece of scrap that you find from here on out becomes a hemolytic injector. Every single one. This note is for people who are doing it without the gun glitch. If you are using the gun glitch, just follow my footage as is. If you're playing it normal, all the hemolytic injectors are going to be for Chunk, the chef, and any other zombies that you have to kill that you couldn't burst the heads for. As you can see, I just had to double back for a second to fill up the blood collector before we pressed on. Best to fill it up and have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. As we round this next corner, you can hide right here, or if you're using the method I'm using in the video currently, you should have no issues taking out these zombies. If you choose to hide, they'll all wait in front of the isolation ward for a second and then disperse. If you don't get all their heads, use a hemolytic injector to get rid of the bodies. In this next section, you can use a hemolytic injector to take out the cleaning lady, and you can use a hemolytic injector to take out the gentleman with the noise complaints. Or, after you take care of the zombies, make sure to clear the room. There's 2 pieces of scrap, 2 antique coins in the safe, and 1 on the table on the other end of the room. Before you exit the waiting room, make sure you open up the shortcut and grab the 2 handgun ammo in each of the bases. Exit the waiting room and proceed down the hallway. Before you go up the stairs, there are 2 antique coins waiting for you. There's a big guy up there who wants our attention, but we don't have time for that. Go do the truffle shuffle somewhere else, buddy.
First you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on! Do it! Come on! Do it!
After he shuffles his way around and turns his face towards you, you're going to get him 3 times with the Requiem. That's going to knock him dead. You're going to clean out his locker and head on into the conference room. If you watch my skips and shortcuts video, this next section is going to look pretty familiar to you, with one little change. Rather than running in and grabbing the corrosive and running out, we're going to blow everyone's head off.
I don't see so good, so I missed.
You do not have to use a hemolytic injector here like I did. We're not coming back to this room, so it doesn't really matter. What does matter is the antique coin off the singer and grab the one at the front of the room on your way out. Make sure to grab the corrosive, and while you're at it, don't forget the level 1 ID band on the hallway floor. We left it there earlier. Grab it. Victor's waiting. Once the cutscene ends, head straight back into the lead researcher's office. Use the corrosive. The combination is star sun, moon sun. Now that we have the sun quartz, we're on our way back to the main door. On our way there, we're going to be making a couple of stops. We're going to hit the waiting room first. Here, we're going to use the level 1 ID band on the secured door. Inside, we got handgun ammo, Requiem ammo, and scrap, along with a blood sample. Grab it all. If you've been managing your inventory, you'll have no issues. Back through to the blood lab. Analyze that blood sample you just picked up, then into the secured room off the blood lab. Grab the blood bag, scrap, empty med injector, and the other blood sample. Analyze that one too while we're here. Anything extra, ink ribbons, charms you find along the way, Leon's got nothing to do as it is. Let him have something. Head to that central hall and put the sun quartz in the main door. We're going to make a pit stop in the guard's office to get the blood in the back room and drop off 5 antique coins that we're not going to need into the safe. Back to the first floor of the West Wing. We're going to round the corner to the left and right, quickly get the chef with a hemolytic injector. Into the parlor. Gary over there on the floor is going to try to get back up. We're going to put him down. Bad Gary. Collect Gary's blood, which means we're actually walking out of the parlor with 3 upgrades, 2 stabilizers and a health upgrade. Craft 1, get 2 out of the cabinet by spending the rest of your antique coins. Now grab the pantry key on your way back out into the hallway. If this is useful to you, subscribe. It lets me know you want me to keep going with the series. And if you want to know how I'm reloading the Requiem with handgun ammo, that video is linked right here. Take care of the one lone zombie in the hallway before heading into the kitchen and using the pantry key. Upon entering the pantry, you'll find the usual suspects: ink ribbons, scrap, some ammo for your guns, blood, a charm. Pick up the ammo, put it in your pockets, pick up the scrap, leave the charm, leave the ink ribbon, and then don't dawdle in here too long, otherwise you're going to get an unexpected visitor. Right about now, if you leave the pantry and enter the kitchen, the lights out zombie is going to enter. And unfortunately, we're going to have to put my boy down.
Good night, sweet prince.
After we say our soft goodbyes to the sweetest zombie we ever knew, head back out into the hallway and unlock that level 1 door. You'd think we'd be entering the safe room on our left. You'd be wrong. We're actually going to go to the garage at the end because this is kind of like a long walk down a long hallway for nothing. You're going to enter the garage. You're going to go all the way to the end, grab the container with the lungs in it. You're also going to grab some handgun ammo at the end and make your way back. About 3/4 of the way back, you're going to have a little cutscene where you're going to shoot the guy and then run away. Eventually, it will stop. You can crawl underneath it on your way out of the garage. Just don't forget to grab the 2 crates that you can now access that have more handgun ammo in them. Back in the safe room, we're going to grab the scrap and the lockpick, empty our pockets into the safe, and save the game. And that's the East Wing. All coins, no Blisterheads, and Chunk didn't make it. If this helped you out, drop a like. And if you want to see what that wrench is for, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.